GU Self-Storage, conveniently located near the Harmon McDonald's. We offer affordable rates, online payments, and auto bill pay for your convenience. Plus gate access daily from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Call us today at 648-7867 for more.
Dave Delgado here for In the Zone. I'm with men's national basketball team captain Will Stinnett. And the team has been putting in some work getting ready for the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Are going to be hosted here at the UOG Cabo Fieldhouse. News just recently breaking that Guam will be hosting Hong Kong before New Zealand. You guys were scheduled to fly out to Hong Kong, but with everything going on with the coronavirus, Hong Kong is going to be coming here.
Yeah, so great news just breaking, probably just yesterday. Hong Kong will be flying to Guam, playing at the UOG Fieldhouse Thursday, 7 p.m. Excited, you know what I mean? Saves ourselves from getting on a plane, traveling, being jet lagged. So everybody the team will assemble here, get ready, practice. Hong Kong will fly in, take on that challenge, first game against Hong Kong, and just having the support to play in front of the people of Guam will be really exciting.
And we're looking to hopefully pack the UOG Cabo Fieldhouse. We're asking everybody to come out, support your team. Tickets aren't going to be sold, but can be purchased at the door for $10 if you don't have a ticket for the New Zealand game already.
Yeah, so all students are free for the game, so I'm encouraging everybody to come out, support the men's, basketball program, watch high-level basketball, just to see, a different level of basketball being played, in front of your eyes would be exciting. So all kids are free. If you already have a ticket to the New Zealand game, just present your ticket at the door. You're free. And if not, if you just want to pay at the door, it's $10 for adults. So we're trying to pack out the field house for both games.
And this is going to be the highest level of basketball played on home turf because, we've hosted Japan, Korea, and the Philippines before, but this, as far as the Team Guam being assembled, is probably the best that we've ever put together.
The past tournaments when we played against Japan, Philippines, Korea, those were all friendlies. This one's on a whole different ball game. This is international competition. It's the first steps in going to qualify for the Olympics. So a lot is being put on these games, and what will lead to the future of Guam basketball kind of hangs on these games coming up for the FIBA World. So it's the highest level ever on Guam, and kind of the first time we've ever been allowed this route to get to the Olympics. So we've never been able to go to the Olympics before, and this is kind of the new roadway to get there.
And it's about rankings. These games do factor in on where Guam will be. Right now we're ranked 73.
73, yeah, 73.
Where's Hong Kong at?
Hong Kong, I believe they're in the low 90s.
But they've always been ranked.
But they've always been ranked. So what was cool about Guam, we've never been ranked before. So when we went over and played in those East Asian games, went 6-0, went from an unranked country to number 73 in the world. So, and it presented us this opportunity that we have now that's in front of us. So, we're going to play Hong Kong, and on Sunday against New Zealand, that's the number 24th ranked team in the world. So, hopefully we show out and, bump up our ranking even more.
And when you talk about Team Guam, yourself, Joe Blas playing professionally overseas, Ernest Ross playing professionally in the
he was just playing in the NBA G League. So and we got Ernest Curtis Washington was playing in the G League. Ty Wesley, in Australia. So this is the best team that Guam's ever assembled in its history. So it's a complete team. Usually, like you mentioned, Joe Blas, myself, JP Cruz, Darren Hechanova. We've always been guard based, but now we've got professional bigs that we could play through, and D up, and we don't have to worry about double teaming as much. So Sevi Suiko held it down for a minute, but now it's the the real guys that do it for a living. So it's exciting to have a complete team to show out.
And definitely showed in the Pacific Games. Guam was the big dogs on the block, going back-to-back champions there. We currently ride an undefeated streak dating back for a couple of years now.
Yeah, I think we've gone 4 years in international competition undefeated. So if I'm right, we're like 26-0. So just great time for Guam basketball, for, I mean, just the youth to kind of look at and trying to ride this wave out, you know what I mean, see where it takes us from here.
And props to Bank of Guam for stepping in as the title sponsor. E.J. Calvo, the head coach, for doing what he does and putting this team together, but also the Guam Basketball Confederation and the things they have done to give you guys a national training center that you guys call home, where you can practice day in and day out consistently.
Yeah, I mean, huge shout out to you know, the government of Guam for providing us a place to you know, train. They just passed a bill that will allow us to you know, not focus on fundraising but focus on training, so things will be covered. So you know, to all the sponsors, thank you very much. To you know, the administration right now, you know what I mean, for helping us get to this point. You know, we really appreciate it, coming from myself, the players, and GBC board.
And this has been a long time coming for you. You've been there since day one, where it was a grind, just trying to win ball games. But now it's okay. Well, we're established, and we got to just keep it going, because it's the young kids, the young ballers, and you see them. They have a little extra pep in their step, a little extra swag, because they know that the guys that they grew up watching are starting to dominate in the Asia region.
I mean, it's started, you know what I mean, from day one starting. We weren't even thinking about playing Hong Kong or New Zealand. We're worried about more the Micronesian region. And just the more we train, more we develop, you know, recruiting better players and developing the local talent here, we just kept evolving at a high level. The late Tony Thompson kind of built a framework, got picked up by EJ, our coach right now, the GBC board, Eddie Pelkey kind of just took it to the next level, and that's where we are right now, and just blessed to, you know, be a part of the whole program and seeing it to where it's at now.
So once again, the Hong Kong game is scheduled for February 20th.
Yep, so February 20th, 7 p.m. tip-off. Again, all kids are free. We encourage you guys to come out. It's packed the field house, you know, cheer for Team Guam. And, you know, hopefully we come out with a big win, ride that momentum this Sunday when we play New Zealand. They could come out with the haka, you know what I mean, their traditional dance. So it'll be exciting to play those guys.
And we're pitted in a pretty tough division, because we also have Australia.
Australia's ranked 3rd in the world. I mean, they got their whole team's NBA pros. So, I mean, New Zealand and Australia, those teams are, you know, vying for spots in the Olympics. So, I mean, if we could show it against them, kind of shows you where Guam's at in the world. So, it's exciting. Just hope that we put on a good show in front of, you know, first 2 games on island. So we expect a lot of people to be there, and it's going to be exciting.
All right, well, thanks for coming on the show. That's going to do it for us here at In the Zone.